Hello and welcome to the next war recap on this channel. This time it's Dark Z against Pinoy Bandidos. We were able to win with 116 to 114, and this was our first CWL match of the season 3, and actually in the second week because we weren't able to match last week, as I said in a video before this. And yeah, before I will start with the actual recap, let's talk about my new layout. I just made a new layout because I wanted to make the statistics visible the whole video, so everyone who's interested into the statistics can check the right side. And in the top I got a banner, Dark Z. It shows, it's actually my channel banner. No, never mind, it's not the channel banner, it's a Twitter banner from a DLZ Twitter account. And Bene, a guy of DLZ, made this, and he actually made the whole picture things for the clan, all the banners, all the profile pictures, and they are just awesome, as you can see. And I will link him in the description, his Twitter account, and maybe you can follow him because he's an awesome dude, and also a pretty good meme creator. Yeah. But nevertheless, I will start with the recap as soon as possible, and that's actually now. We will start with number 34, Tamo, coming in on G-Dragon. And yeah, his goal where he just got a Suicide Hero Dragon attack against G-Dragon. Wow, that's so funny. Yeah. Coming in from 3 o'clock with his royals to kill 2 air defenses. Take out, not kill. 2 air defenses, and yeah, got a few wall breakers to open up the first wall. And while that happened, I want to talk about the war in general. In the beginning we thought, okay, Pinoy Bandidos, we don't know that clan, because I think I actually don't know, did they come from CWL Premier last season? I think they were, but I actually don't know. And we didn't know what we would expect, what would we face in this war, and maybe we thought, okay, we don't know them that good, that means that they aren't that good, but that's not the case in here. We saw their strength, and we saw their strength. That's what I wanted to say. And as you can see, they made some serious work, especially on the Town Hall 10 level. And the 11v10 level, they went perfect on nukes, got 4 10v10s against us, and we don't see something like that often. And the way they obtained the 10v10 triple was a special way as well, because normally clans most likely do something like Bow Witch or Mass Miner or Queen Walk Mass Miner, but they got some serious attacks with Queen Charges and stuff like that. And we were like, okay, we didn't expect that, but actually they're a group to look out for, especially if you watch the playoffs, if you search for clans coming into the playoffs, and they are definitely a clan to look out for, because they did some serious work in this war, and we could barely win this war in the end. I mean, we were the 22 hours of the war we were behind all the time, and yeah, in the end we could clean this war up with 3 10v10 triples and 2 10v11 2-stars in the end. And yeah, pretty close one though. Doesn't look like that, but it was a pretty close war in the end. And yeah, next up we got a first 10v10 triple. Actually, beautiful triple by Tamo, that's what I wanted to say, but it just was that fast that I wasn't able to say that. Yeah, beautiful triple, dragon triple. And next up we got Bucket with a Suicide Laloon with a quite uncommon suicide entry, we will see here. Get his heroes, get a bowler to bowler bounce this gold mine and the elixir collector. Get their archer to clean up the elixir collector on top. Queen drop to take out a few defenses, a few a few trash buildings. King coming in to tank for the queen, and look at the wall breakers coming in shortly. Those wall breakers were targeted, were placed around here, so they will target this wall because it's the closest one. And now the queen, look at what she get access to. She will get an Inferno Tower, a Wizard Tower, an Archer Tower, and maybe I think she will also get the next Archer Tower, but I don't. Will she get? Yeah, she definitely will get that. Out of the way, King beautifully getting the mortar out of the way, so Bucket will be able to target the Wizard Towers directly. Hounds coming in. Actually, nearly every Loon is deployed in the beginning, because it's a straight path through the base, nothing to funnel. And Rage Spell coming in to rage up the Loons to take out the Wizard Towers. Heal Spell coming in, healing them back up to full life. Loons to funnel, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. 3 Loons coming down to funnel that Archer Tower, but then all Loons are deployed on the field. Queen will be taken out by the Loon drop. Next heal spell, last haste spell came down, and now there's just a few point defenses and the Wizard Tower left. Last heal spell coming down, keeping every Loon at full life, and slowly but surely they will take out the rest of the base. We'll speed this up a little bit. Yeah, beautiful Suicide Laloon triple on number 20 here from Bucket. Loon's cleaning up, and look at the pups. Nearly was a time. I don't know the time. I didn't check that, but I think it could have been a time fill. But those lava hounds in the middle of the base and the end of the raid, those are screwing up so many raids. Unbelievable. Yeah. Next up we got Matt, aka the King. He got a name the King in DLC because yeah, he's a king. He's coming in with a Suicide Royals Dragon attack, I guess, yeah. And look at the suicide value he gets with just a few giants and 2 wizards. 2 giants, 2 wizards, and the Archer Queen, and look at what he get. Got 1 air defense out of the way. Bomb Turret will be taken out. Mortar will be taken out. Some Skellies will be taken out as well. Next air defense will be down. Queen stepping into the next air defense. Enemy Queen, bomb. Next, he just got 2 cannon. Oh, he will get an additional cannon. 2 cannons, 3 air defenses, a bomb tower, and the enemy Queen, which is incredible value for a Suicide Queen. And yeah, coming in with the dragons from 2 o'clock. Baby Dragon to funnel them. Hasted Loons for the Inferno Tower, soaking up a Black Mine. Rage spells coming down, keeping every Dragon raged up. Look at this, he just those dragons just ate 2 Black Mines. He went pretty unlucky with the Black Mines, but in the end he was a bit lucky with the pathing, so yeah, another Black Mine. This was a third one, and one was taken up, soaking up by that 1 Loon. And in the end there is another Black Mine which will kill this dragon. Look at that, 4 dragons, 4 Black Mines, and that's just incredible. Normally you want the Loons to soak up the Black Mines, but in this one it was enough. This was actually the last hit. There was no other attack left than this one. This was the last attack of the war, and Matt obtaining the 10% triple. That's what I wanted to say, because that's why I said this war was close from the start to from the beginning to the end. Just got an additional 10v10 triple in the end. I mean, we got a percentage, so we were the last 2 hours just showed that we will win, but yeah, it was a close one. That was for sure. Next up, we got Oscar coming in with a Wahoo triple, funneling with some wizards and an archer. Boulder bounce for the Tesla, and Queen taking out the Town Hall for the safe 1-star. Just kidding. And look at this, Skelly spell will come down, not to tank the Queen, just to lure out the King. So the Queen will be able to take him out with the ability take out the last point event, and as you can see, there's nothing that damage her out of those two wizard towers, and wizard towers aren't doing that much damage to a queen because it's splash damage as usual. And king coming down, Valkyries coming down, wall breakers coming down. With a rage spell they open up the wall. Perfect rage spell covering the whole compartment, and look at this. The queen shooting at the units, king ability has been used, poison spell is down, and the king will beat through the wall, and the Valkyries will take out the queen and the Inferno Tower. So, huge value for this kill squad. Hawk Riders coming in from the 9 to 12 o'clock side, spreading along the side, so the first group of Hawks will path to the Inferno Tower. Free spell will come down, they will eat a giant bomb, but this doesn't matter anyways. First heal spell coming down to cover a giant bomb in the core, there it goes. Some Hawks to funnel the sides here, next heal spell coming down to keep every Hawk at full life. Hawks pathing through the base, and look at how many Hawk Riders there are left. They're all full life because of the heal spell, and he got still got a heal spell in the bag, so this will be a triple for sure. Giant bomb, last giant bomb will be a non-factor because of the heal spell that covers the last giant bomb. And yeah, Hawk Riders killing those skeletons, killing those pesky giants out of the corner huts. I don't know what CWL thought about this. I mean, just giants out of a corner hut, really? They're so annoying. And yeah, speeding up the cleanup. Beautiful Hawk triple, no, Wahoo triple. Completely out of the meta, but maybe it will come back into the meta. I don't know, but beautiful, beautiful hit by Oscar here. And yeah, next up we got Chan with as usual with a Queen Charge Laloon attack. I'll drink a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, back at it again. Chan dropping the queen on 3 o'clock, and he's the goal was to let the queen walk towards the 6 o'clock side, which happened beautiful to for him because we tested that in the scout and it worked out beautiful. Oh, never mind. We tested it out before in the 10v10 hit. That's what I wanted to say. And yeah, queen walked into the right direction. King coming down to clear out the trash, so the queen will walk in. Kind of a wall breaker fail coming in shortly, because he dropped, to a few, not enough wall breakers, but it didn't matter. Queen will step into the expo, kill the elixir storage, and after that, I'll speed this up a little bit. Kill the elixir storage, and after that he will drop a wall breaker that will target this wall, or this one next to it, doesn't matter anyways. Queen will stay there to bang through the wall, which is fortunate for him, so she will walk right, taking out the enemy queen, taking out the clan castle and the bomb tower, and I will speed up the clan castle kill. And after that he will start the Laloon attack, another raid spell coming down for the queen. Pre-haste coming down for the Laloon, targeting the Inferno Tower directly. Next up we got another Hound coming in from 10 o'clock, some loons to funnel the other loons into the middle of the base. Queen ability has to be used down here to because the queen taking too much damage. Raid spell coming down to lead every loon into the last Inferno Tower, some last loons coming down for the air defense and an archer tower. Air defense not quite going down. Look at how many left you get left, but those two three hasted loons could take her out. And in the end, beautiful. Look at how many pups there are left. Oh my god! Yeah, look at the beautiful, beautiful Queen Charge Laloon triple by Chan here. And the next one is a very, very special attack here, because this was our 5th 10v10, and before that we were behind, and that was maybe the game changer. This was a fresh hit on a 95 tier 5 base, that's what I wanted to say. And we just saw the suicide. Someone just said, "Oh, look at the suicide value you get there," and we were like, we don't know if that works." But he just tried it. Valentin just tried it, and it works, as you could see. His goal was to get 2 cannons, those cannons out of the way, and there was no point of which couldn't be reached by the queen out of the cannon, and this cannon will be taken out of the play by those 2 tank giants. Wall breakers coming in to open up the wall to the dark storage, and just 2 wall breakers open up this wall perfectly, so the clan castle won't be lured. Queen taking out the bomb tower, taking out the cannon, and after that stepping into the queen's range, using the ability, taking out the enemy queen and 2 air defenses, which is huge value, 3 air defenses, a bomb tower, which isn't necessary for Laloon, 3 cannons, and the enemy queen. That's incredible value. And look at this, Hound coming in from 6 o'clock. I should stop saying look at this, I say this often. Yeah, Hound coming in from 9 o'clock to just tank those archer towers. The Hound will stay perfectly in the middle of those because all air defenses are taken out at this point. Perfect freeze spell coming down to freeze the sweeper and the Inferno Tower. Rage spell coming down to take all the out all the expos. Heal spell coming down to heal all the loons back up to full life. And perfect freeze spell in the end, freezing the Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower. And look at that one hero. And the one hero loon was able to take out the last Inferno Tower. And there was a pesky red mine in combination with a Wizard Tower to take out a huge group of loons, but in the end it didn't matter. Black man coming down, killing the lava hound to secure the cleanup, and beautiful fresh hit without a scout on the tier 5 base. Really good attack by Valentin here, and kind of a game changer in this war. But yeah, that's where we started to pull off our usual late game. Yeah, next up we got Fulker coming in on number 10, Nuggets. And the goal was to look at how exposed the queen is. Like, there's no king no king to cover her, no clan castle to cover her. So we wanted to suicide the queen, but that wasn't enough. We wanted a bit more, and he waited a long time before the attack. Yeah, dropping in the baby dragon and some loons to funnel those cannon, Tesla, and the archer tower. Wizard coming down to take out some trash buildings. And royals will be dropped in shortly. Yep, after the wizard swing. Queen coming down, taking out that Dark Lake Citral. Next Dark Lake Citral out of the way. And wall breakers, just 3 of them, will come down shortly. Yeah, there they come. Queen shooting onto the enemy king. His queen will be able to take out the queen. Wizard Tower will be taken out by the queen. Queen platform, and look at this. He will also get the Inferno Tower, and again, huge value for a suicide part. Getting I think 2 Wizard Towers and 2 Archer Towers, the enemy queen and the Inferno Tower. Incredible value. And yeah, now he's coming in with the Laloon from 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, yeah, somewhere around there. First group of Loon will be hasted in, then there will be a Rage spell coming down shortly. Yeah, Rage spell coming down, raging up those Loons to take out the Expo. Heal spell will come down shortly to heal all those Loons back up to full life. And all the Loons path around the Inferno Tower, which wasn't planned that way. But in the end, he was able to get a triple. And last haste spell come down, take out those last 2 air defenses, and the last air targeting defense will be down in just a second. And now it's just a matter of cleanup, and the cleanup is already down. And again, those pesky lava pups killed the pups in the middle, so it nearly became a time for. I don't know if it nearly. I will check that. Give me a second. Yeah, was pretty close in time, I guess. And those pups nearly ruined the attack, but in the end, it was alright. And Yeah, next up we got JW, aka Jonas Vo, aka Bucket, coming in on number 2. Taking that out with Suicide La Lunatic, as usual. King coming down to tank for the Queen. And the goal was just to take out some defenses, the Warden, the one Archer Tower, and some Wizard Towers. Which worked out quite nicely. But look at those pesky giants. This giant will just take an ability shot of the Queen, which is normally the ability shot of the Queen is so much value. And maybe if she got that shot, she would be able to damage or take out that Archer Tower there. Wow. Yeah. I don't like those giants. I hope they will be gone next week. I think they should be. I think they're updating the Clashversity. Is it that way? Clashversary, something like that. Yeah, Clashversary. So that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, they will update that on each Friday or Thursday or something like that. Yeah, but nevertheless, Bucket coming in with a kind of a spam Ladoon, perfect Warden ability, haste spell coming down to haste all Ladoons into the Frozen Inferno Tower. Other side, Inferno Tower is down as well. Heal spell coming down for a huge group of balloons. Last haste spell will come down to take out the last air defense, the X-bow, and the Archer Tower. And there are just too many loons left to for this base to have even a chance of being not being tripled. But yeah, cleanup is already done. Pups are all around the base. Even the Skelly survived. Beautiful 11v11 triple, and I think this is a good way to end up this episode, this recap. Yeah, 116 to 114. In the end, we can say it's a pretty solid performance, but through the war, it wasn't our best performance. I hope we can recover. I won't say recover, but become better next week. And yeah, I'll wrap up this recap with this one, and I hope you enjoyed it. I would like to get some feedbacks in the comment, and yeah, see you next time. Peace out.